What's up, everyone? Welcome back to Bugs' DCS Cruise. For this one, we're going to attempt another VTOL setup with everybody's favorite, the F-35. I am not a fan of the F-35, especially the F-35B. The jet should not exist, to be honest. It doesn't... Just learn how to fly a real airplane. Leave the vertical kind of stuff to helicopters. That's just me. Everybody's got their opinion on it. I know you guys are going to probably have something to say in the comments about it. That's okay. Just keep it respectful. I think the F-35 is amazing for its technological capabilities, but there are just some things about the airplane that are just, let's face it, total goose shit. It's horrible. But with all that being said, for now, we're going to try the vertical takeoff kind of stuff again. We'll see if that works. One of you guys that saw the first video were kind enough to point out to me the error that I was making, so we're going to try and redeem ourselves on that one. And I'll see if we can get it to go from there. So I'm not going to transition too quick. I'm going to let it do its thing and then slowly transition it over. And we'll see what happens. I don't know how confident I am that we're going to be able to do a vertical landing with this thing, but let's at least try to get the takeoff under our belt. So, with all that being said, let's unpause, let's jump into it, and we'll see what we could do. And I know another hot spot or topic that I've seen people say is, that's the F-15's cockpit, blah, blah, blah. Yes, I know. It's a work in progress, I know. But it most certainly is good old Fat Amy. So, let's see what we could do with this thing. Let's get our nozzle position set. So we're at our max vertical position 5. We're going to hold our brakes as we bring the power up, and we're going to try and bring her up and try and fly her. Here we go. Power's coming on. Alright, we're up, guys. Gears coming. Let's get some airspeed going here. Let's bring her forward a little bit. A little forward stick. Let's transition to nozzle position 3. Get her going a little bit forward. And we're rolling out. Here we go. Here's 100. Next up, here comes 150. 200, position 1. And we're a regular airplane now. Alright, so she didn't try and kill us on the takeoff, which is nice. Let's catch a little flyby of the battle penguin. Alright. There she is, we're in the air. She's agile, but I don't trust her. Again, like I said, guys, I do love the technological aspect of the F-35, but that's about it. Aesthetically, no thank you. We can attempt the vertical landing. I'm not a fan of it. I'm not fond of trying it, but we will give it a shot anyway. I've always said leave that kind of stuff to the helicopters. That's what they're designed to do. This was just thrown together, I have a feeling. So I have a feeling this is going to be a little bit more of the opposite of what we just did for the takeoff. We'll attempt it. If it gets squirrely, guys, I'm just going to goose the power. I'll firewall it and we'll try and recover it, and we'll come back for a conventional landing because I don't really trust this thing entirely. Alright. Once we cross over these wires here, we'll get our gear down, and then we'll transition our nozzles slowly. We'll start doing that. She's losing altitude rather quickly, and I really do not like that, so... Alright, gear's coming. Let's keep the power coming on. We'll shoot for the taxiway to try and bring her down. Alright, here's position 1. Number 2. We're slowing down. Here's number 3. Alright. I'm not going to say much right now, guys. I'm just going to try and focus on landing this elephant. God, I do not like this, guys. Just saying, I do not like this. Yep. And there we go. The reason why this thing should be a jet and not a VTOL aircraft, because this is just not cool. Why are we flying backwards? I have a full input of forward stick, and this thing is flying backwards. Is this thing for real right now? Yep, not good. And here goes Fat Amy once again. And we're dead. This is just great, guys. Alright, so, like I said before, and I'll say it again, Fat Amy strikes once more. Alright, so, to be honest, guys, you're not going to really see me fly the F-35B much, especially with the VTOL crap. I'm not going to do it. It just... If I want that, I'll fly a helicopter. I hope you guys can understand that. That's just my personal preference on it. I don't like seeing airplanes go into the ground like that. It's kind of triggering to me, so I don't want to know about it. This is just another reason why I do not like the F-35. But at least we got the takeoff nailed to that one. Thank you so much for the dude that told me what I was doing wrong with that one. It did work much better than the last time. The landing, no. That's a whole nother thing that I'll have to work on my own, but I'm not in such a rush to learn that with the F-35. Thank you guys so much for watching that. I hope you guys enjoyed watching me struggle with Fat Amy once again. Please like, comment, subscribe for more, and until the next sortie, strap in, arm up the seat, and keep flying.